Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Let me slide this chair real quick. So, welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thanks so much for coming and thanks for coming back. Okay, so this is going to be an Ashtar message or an Ashtar command message. Okay, so Ashtar is the leader of the Galactic Federation and the overseer of the Great White Brotherhood. This is what my notes say. Okay, they say that the Great White Brotherhood are perfected beings of great power who spread spiritual teachings through selected humans. They're known as masters of ancient wisdom, ascended masters, or the church invisible, or the hierarchy. Okay, so also when I was also the initials J, O, and S are highly significant. Or pick a letter, okay, J, O, or S, and look up the esoteric meaning of that letter. Okay, it has something to do with you. Really, they were highlighting the part at the bottom. Okay, when you look on wisdomtavern.com at the esoteric letters, okay, there's a part at the bottom where it talks about what it means to have a J in your name, or an O in your name, or an S in your name. But you don't have to have that letter in your name in order for that to resonate with you, if that's what they're telling you to look into. Also, when I was taking these notes before I was even able to get in the shower, okay, they showed me this card, okay, this Ashtar card out of the Pleiadian deck, okay. So I opened up to the page and it said, Ashtar is the central command figure of the Galactic Federation of light ships that hover near your Earth. And I was like, what? That sounds real interesting considering the type of shit that's going on right now. It says he is Pleiadian in heritage and an integral part of the Earth Liberation Mission from our galactic perspective. Hailing originally from a lower dimensional aspect of the universe, obviously, because Ashtar is also an ascended master, okay? It says Ashtar heroically transcended many of his limitations and tapped into his greatness, where he was eventually recognized and seen as a master and a beacon of servitude in the Pleiades. Okay. It says this dedication of Ashtar getting through such great adversity allowed for his legacy to prosper and for him to fully step forth into his role of respected commander in our Galactic Federation starfleets. As a result, Ashtar is one of our most beloved representatives, seen as a role model to our citizens of what is possible when one is dedicated to transcending what one has been given. The Ashtar card arrives when the universe is attempting to fully bring out your leadership into the light. Just like Ashtar, you too have undergone certain challenging life initiations to make you the being you are today. The Pleiadians and many of our universal allies come to you on this card to remind you that your leadership is needed in your world at this moment. Now is the time to step into the forefront and reveal your natural abilities and talents to the world. Although this may sometimes be scary at first, the rewards of stepping into your leadership role far outweigh all temporary fears. Take initiative, show bravery, face your fears, and allow your leadership to help and guide others, okay? Okay, what else? What's your advice, or what do you want to point out about their energy specifically? We got the Five of Cups, okay? So the Five of Cups says when plans are foiled, it can be very easy to look solely at what went wrong. The Five of Cups appears when you may be over focused on a recent disappointment. Instead of wallowing in your perceived failures, try to manifest forgiveness for both yourself and whoever let you down. The only way through the Five of Cups is to release animosity and defeat and make room for brighter days. He wants me to read it in reverse too. It says, everyone knows the dangers of trying to alter the past. Right now, you are being asked to make peace with history. You can't undo what's been done. And even though you're still recovering from the pain of it, it's time to open yourself up again. There are so many wonderful experiences just waiting for you, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. So many wonderful experiences waiting to just rush into your energy at any time, But it's very important that you release the past, This says go all in on your essence, okay? But it says who needs it? Yoga people and people who hate yoga. It says when your ego has you feeling too small or totally supersized, when it seems like you're sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw. When you've got baby making on your mind, go all in on your essence. Pay much attention to you and to yourself right now, and to healing anything that is left over. It's like you're doing a lot of residual healing. You're working very closely with the ascended masters and with the cosmic guides, okay? You have a very strong partnership and alliance with them, and they're assisting you in this beautiful harvest that's happening within us. So focus right now on manifesting, on the multi-dimensional perception that you carry within yourself, and attuning to each and every single one of those perceptions, and being able to operate from those different perceptions or ways of looking at things or ways of life in this one path, okay? Because it's so very possible. These two, I was going to use these papers anyway today, but these two, my dog was messing with the box last night, and they were in the bottom of the box. They weren't in the bowl. So he told me to keep these. Okay. So I'm going to read them to you before I tell you what kind of things he's helping you with. We got pig. Okay. So he could be helping you with some sort of stubborn, unclean type of energies around you. The pig can talk about prosperity and abundance, but that's not really the energy that I'm getting. They're helping you with like greedy energies, negative energies, dirty type of energies, scandalous, low, underhanded type of energies, people who choose to work out of the darkness, okay? And also people who are just kind of lost in the darkness, and they really don't know how to operate any other way. So no brainer, okay? This song says, him or me, be for real, baby, it's a no brainer. It ain't that hard to choose. What do you say? You stick out of the crowd, baby, it's a no brainer. You got your mind on loose. Go hard and watch the sun rise. One night to change your whole life. Off top, drop top, baby, it's a no brainer. Put 'em up if you with me, okay? So, what I really get from that is like you making a choice, okay? Like make the proper choices when it comes to like your divinity, Because a lot of the times it's you picking to operate with that person on that vibration in that path, or you're picking to stick to this divine path and release those people, places, or situations that don't properly fit your path, okay? It's a no-brainer at this point, and it's very important that you continue to make these very responsible decisions for yourself. What else are you helping them with? So we got expand your consciousness, okay, with cabin site. So it says, who needs it? Storytellers, soothsayers, healers, therapists, and psychics. Okay, so this is definitely the kind of energy that you carry. It says the best cabin site hails from India. It is a go-to stone for those looking to channel messages from on high or explore the possibilities of supernatural communication. Okay, so I already said that Ashtar spreads spiritual teachings through selected humans, okay? And if you are looking at this, you are absolutely one of those selected humans, okay? The ones who are not selected are not even going to click this, okay? So it says, whenever you where to put it, wherever you translate inspiration into the written or spoken word. This could be something that you do very well. You could be some sort of poet or just very good with your words, and the way that you write things, the way that you word things is like really fantastic. But also it's something that's guided, you know. They're showing me in another deck, okay, there's a picture of an angel guiding this person's hand while they're doing their writings or their work. I think it's in this deck. And also, while we have this deck, we can find out what they're helping you with. They're helping you with your finances and career, okay? Because I kind of grabbed that on accident. But I mean, there's no such thing, right? So hold on, let me just find this card because it's like right up in my brain. Okay, this one, writing, okay? So what you write, what you do is very guided by your cosmic guides and by the ascended masters, okay? Maybe you could be having a hard time making a full career change, okay? Because we do got work at the bottom of this deck. Maybe you could be having to make some sort of decision between your current career and the and working for the divine, and this could make you kind of sad, you know. Maybe you still want to do both, or maybe it makes you a little worried, a little anxious, is what I'm hearing, a little tight because you're not quite sure if everything's going to pan out properly or if it's going to work. But that's why you just have to take that leap of faith, especially when it comes to your cosmic guides, and you have to release any and all energies around you that aren't good for you. Okay, now is the time for you to be studying, okay, reading, doing research, gaining education that will help you gain confidence and clarity about whatever field or career you might want to you're like currently considering making a change to. The more you know, the more you can be better prepared for anything that might pop up. And then it'll be a lot smoother for you to keep, you know, your finances and your career above water, if that makes any sense, okay? But also, it's okay if you have to have your hand in one thing while you focus on your divine purpose. If that's something that you need to do on your path, don't feel like you have to just drop everything before you're ready and jump into this divine journey, you know. You're already in the divine journey no matter what it is that you're doing. So I feel like he's saying don't put so much pressure on yourself because, yeah, look, let go, okay? So don't be afraid to let go and release. It's okay to walk away from certain situations or certain things that you've been working your brain thinking on over and over again in order to get a true resolution to that thing. Yeah, we got light and love, okay? So open up to a lot more of this beautiful light and love. Your real, true divine purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So that's why they're calling you to follow your calling rather than hang on to this thing that keeps your finances where you feel like you want them. It's almost like saying that your divine journey could never provide the finances that your job that you have working for someone else does, you know? It's like discounting your divine journey before you even got started, like telling yourself you can't before you even try to. So just make sure that you are staying steadfast and sticking to whatever it is that you're being divinely guided to do, because it is very important, okay? Even if it only ever touches one soul, is very important. So we got blue calcite, okay? It says act on your dreams, okay? So perfect. So Ashtar is helping you to really truly open up and act on your dreams, you know, to follow this to like follow your heart to this fresh start, you know, to do those things that you have like on your vision board or that you envision yourself doing in your life, you know. It says who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m., okay? It says where to put it on your bedside table. It says when stress is the enemy, freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of process and the delight of dreaming big, okay? It's like a complete opposite to the big dreams and things that you have. They're helping you, well, he's helping you to upgrade. This says upgrade your version of you, and this says ascend to your rightful throne, okay? So he's wanting to energize your world in a very positive and creative way with this copper energy. Okay, it says if you're thinking, but copper isn't a crystal. Indeed, you're a genius. Copper is a metal, but it's such a powerful energy conductor and component of so many of your favorite stones. Okay, so you are a very powerful energy conductor and a very important partner. A very important energy that Ashtar has chosen to build this alliance with. Okay, so trust the things you're being guided to do, and know that this is all in the name of making your big dreams your big life, and them really seeing you live out your heart's desire while you're here and you have the chance to. He's currently helping you to transform your life on earth, is what it says, and to find your tranquil place, okay? So now's the time for a lot of self-love and pep talks, and I can do this. It's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't I want to do this? You know what I mean? Hop right into that thing with both feet and know that you're being supported, you're being caught, and also you hold all of this beautiful and amazing power to manifest and create and do whatever it is that you really truly want. But it's all about how high you're willing to set your sights, and are you being open to this beautiful divine and cosmic help that you're receiving on the outside of you, or still on the inside of you. Okay, now's the time for you to rest your mind and get some rejuvenation and kind of rebuild the vision that you have when we're talking about your victory and success. Okay, because your victory and success is important to the divine realm, but in order to bring that in, you have to remain very balanced in your own energies. We got the sacral chakra, okay? And the best way to get balanced truly and completely in your own energies is to create from the heart. And that creation that you put out into the world comes back to you, and it protects you, and it makes any obstacles and challenges a lot more clearer, because you're building up this connection. You're like rebuilding this bridge with your cosmic guides, or rebuilding this bridge into the angelic realm, your Antakarana bridge, okay? So it's like any obstacle and challenge that you fly through with this very calm, balanced energy, it's like a big piece of what you're trying to rebuild as far as your energy goes, in order for you to truly soar, because the bird is on this side and it's the bird, there's a little bird like in the like carved into this little pathway that this person is on. You're on the pathway to flying freely and to flying very high. So you have to really have a different kind of faith about you, okay? Yeah, and you have to start to be a little bit more emotionally withdrawn from certain things. And I hope you don't take that as like a negative thing. Like, yes, you can have emotions, you can have feelings about things, but when you're too emotionally tied into your divine journey, it's like it makes it hard for you to actually get the material harvest, for you to see the return from all of this hard work that you're putting in. So try to pull your emotions back a little bit. You have to you have to do your divine journey sort of like a job that you would do for someone else at someone else's company. You don't get too emotionally involved, because kind of you don't have any responsibility on that company, right? You could just quit any day, and it doesn't carry all of these heavy emotions. So it's like also a little bit of you getting a taste of what a business or what your divine journey really truly means to you. It's like you're putting everything into the thing, and they're saying you have to act like you're an employee really with no ties to that, because at the end of the day, you're just putting out your beauty, putting out your light, putting out that beautiful vibration that you carry, and you're just allowing the divine to lead the right people to what it is that you're putting out. It's teamwork, okay? It's a partnership, an alliance. So if you're stressing too much and having your emotions too involved in the outcome, and really doubting that you're able to even accomplish the victory and success, then that's kind of what you're creating. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience, okay? Because my emotions, my feelings, my heart is definitely into this. I put a lot into this, and I've been being very consistent with it because it's something that I truly love and I truly care about doing. And sometimes I really do get in my feelings about it and how slow it's growing, and how, like, just not, it's like just every once in a while, I'll get all in my feelings about all of these different things that have to do with this. And then I have another job, I got kids, I have things, I got things. But everyone has these very same things. So Spirit has me to take that time. You'll see me take a break sometimes. Sometimes I won't record for a week, or sometimes Spirit will be like, we not recording for a month. And when I come back, I feel like the messages are so much different. They're so refreshed. They come from this different place of balance. And it's very important that you treat your divine journey the very same way. Like, know when to pull your emotions back, and so you don't ever get to that place where you feel kind of down on yourself, or you feel like, man, I never should have acted on my dreams, or I don't even know if I'm going to be able to act on this dream. Like, maybe what I want to attract or what I want to see come from this is not even something that's possible. And it's just like, though, that lets you know it's time for a rest. It's time for some rejuvenation, to regroup, to step back into your power and be like, what am I talking about? I got this. Let me get my balance together, because I'm not thinking the way that I should be thinking as a beautiful divine being who has been, who's receiving all of these beautiful spiritual teachings from other realms, okay? Like, I'm over here thinking like regular people, which is kind of an oxymoron, because where the regular people at? I haven't seen one yet. What's power and rest and rejuvenate? We got the King of Latinum, okay? So it's just all about you recognizing this beautiful wealth that you carry, but not putting too much on yourself because of that wealth. Like, not feeling like you have to take on so much responsibility, and I hold this power and I'm divine and I have to stay on top of my P's and Q's. I can't have too much fun, and oh my gosh, I want to make sure that this goes just right for the divine. They're counting on me. I have a responsibility. Sometimes it can be a little bit too much. It can be overwhelming. And they just don't want you to overwhelm yourself in that way. To know it's a no-brainer when it comes to your victory and success. It's always going to happen. And not to take yourself down to a negative place, or to a place of sadness because, like, you forgot your wealth in that moment. Like, always be very aware of what it is, the light that you hold and carry, because it's amazing, okay? We got the Knight of Batless, and it is everything that's going to carry you forward. But when you're not in balance, you're not in touch with that wealth or that worth, that value that you hold within yourself, even if it's just temporary, even if it's just for a day or for 10 minutes. And even though you got in your feelings for just a little second, that same energy is going to come back to you. It's like one day equals 2 bad days, 2 bad days equals 4 bad days. Like, that's the energy that he's giving me. We got the King of Batlifts, okay, and the Queen of Latinum. So it's like, also, okay, so let's start with the King of Batlifts, or the King of Swords, okay? So it's like, yes, you can make this very fast, passionate movement forward towards success as long as you're upholding the truth of this wealth, but none of it is going to be possible if your mind is not right, okay? Your mind has to be on victory and success, on keeping everything balanced, on having this peace no matter what, on the fact that I can handle any and everything that comes toward me. I know I'm protected, especially when it comes to lower or vibrational or negative energy. So what is it that I can do? What can I learn? Why am I bored? You know what I mean? Like, you should never be feeling like there's nothing to do, because there are plenty of amazing activities that we can do that include spiritual growth and relaxation and fun. But in order to operate from this beautiful place of balance and this beautiful creative energy, those are like feminine energies, is what he's saying, okay? they are feminine energies. They come like your masculine, your king of latinum side, okay? The king of pentacles makes moves and business moves and handles everything very effortlessly, but he can't do it without the queen, okay? He cannot do it without this strong, firm, feminine energy behind him, reminding him to slow down, take care of yourself, take some time. Maybe you need a break. You could use a vacation, that's the feminine side of you telling you what it is that you need, and trying to help you so that the masculine side doesn't get off, the balance, okay? The power right here, the feminine side of you, the side of you that connects to the divine realm, okay? The lion, the warrior, okay? That's the feminine side of you. And the masculine side of you is becomes more adept, or like kind of a professional in earthly matters, because of the way that the feminine side within you shines. And true balance is having the two working together as one in this life that you're living, and not having any worries or stresses, because you can really feel that balance, okay? So they're just saying to like be very aware of that and very aware of yourself, okay? And the queen of starships makes me think about, so it's the queen of starships, and then it's the king of cloaks. And also, this is a lot of people, so there's a lot of these like piggish type of energies that pay a lot of attention to you. They put a lot of time and energy into irritating you, into like overwhelming you. Like this energy of people really trying to play with your mind, wanting you to be sad, wanting you to be upset. So you catch a lot of like projection type of energy too, okay? So for you, it's very important that you keep your energy clear, that you keep your emotions as far away from the fiery anger type of energy, and more in that fiery, passionate, creative type of energy, because that's kind of more pointing towards your north node. I feel like your south node would definitely be connected to like a sign or a planet that represents like anger or war. Because I feel like you could be very explosive if you want to, and you did a lot to get out of that kind of energy. And so Ashtar is just wanting you to keep it up and choose your thoughts very wisely, so that you can get to where it is that you're trying to get to, okay? What's the king of latinum and the knight of Atlas? We got the Kabbalah tree of life, okay? So it talks about the integration of life lessons, okay? It says emanation. So it's like, first of all, looking into the Kabbalah, looking into these little things on here, I forget what they're called, okay? But I know that Yeshua works with the yellow one, okay? If you can find the Kabbalah tree with the different colors, okay? It's the yellow one, or number 3, okay? I can't think of what it's called right now, and I really don't want to Google it, okay? So that means I don't need to, but um they're working with you on integrating your big dreams into what you may feel like is your small life. Like there's no different this like you're expecting to get into your big dreams and then feel like a completely different person, but no, you're still you just you just elevate, you know what I mean? You just continue to get better and better and better. And it does not come without practice or without going through all of these different things, having snag ups, having hang ups, going through issues. Like I have days where my mic wasn't on and I recorded 3 videos. Okay. I have days where, my mic, I had times where my mic broke and just didn't work at all. I had days where my phone didn't work. I had days where the internet was off and I didn't have no money to pay it. So I got to wait till later or till the next day just to post a video. Like shit happens with everybody on their journey, okay? It's just where you are and the things you go with. I mean, the things you go through. And it's not about, what you're going through. It's about the way that you go through it and how much stronger and how much more power you bring through it with you to the other side. Yeah, we got the golden ratio. It says beauty, nature, and patterns, okay? It's all about recognizing the patterns and responding, like a puzzle, responding to that pattern or to that puzzle with the right answers or the right energy in order to like get on through to the next thing, okay? It's just like, and that's why they're talking about this emotional withdrawal because I'm talking about it, like it's so like it's just like a math problem or whatever. Like it's something that's so easy to solve. You always have the answer, okay? So just don't get in that place of worry or sadness or fear because you feel like, oh, I'm lost. I don't know the answer. What am I supposed to do? You're always being guided, okay? We got Anunnaki, which talks about controlling, some people being controlling drama and having a conflict of interest. And a lot of times, like those feelings, those thoughts, those impressions, that feeling of that energy of sadness or despair, or I can't do this, or I'll never be successful, is something that someone else is projecting with their own energy, okay? So you just have to be very aware of you and yourself. You are an alchemist, okay? You are infinite and you have a destiny and you're full of magic, okay? Every step, every breath, every decision you make is all very magical, okay? And very guided. So just know that you're being defended when it does come to like these type of piggy type of energies. Like they're controlling how much drama or negativity is allowed to like get in through to your energy because they're doing something very special in your energy, increasing your power. What's okay, we got believe, but it's very important that you just continue to believe, to hold the faith is what I'm hearing, okay? Hold the faith, believe in your forward movement, believe that your victory and success is already here, and maintain balance because you know it ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we got care, okay? So know that you're being cared for, that you're being watched over, okay? It's like they really do understand everything that's going on within you in your mind. Like I feel like you could be thinking a lot, excuse me, but they're saying you're doing a lot of healing and you're communicating with very high energies at this time, okay? And this can be like very weird. It could be like kind of like a mind fog, I want to say, but not really. Like in the beginning, before it's really clear, it's kind of difficult, especially when you're trying to like work with it and learn that energy and still do your day to day. It can be very hard. But if you just like loosen yourself up a little bit more and try not to like try so much, okay? Because it's kind of something that you just do, okay? Like, what is that movie, okay? They always show me this. Oh, okay. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, okay? And the guy was learning how to surf, and he's like, okay, jump up on the board. And he jumps up and he's like, nah, do less, okay? So they just did that over and over again. He just kept saying, like, nah, you're trying too hard, okay? You just do less, okay? If you do that out there on the ocean, pretty much you're gonna drown, okay? You're just trying to do too much, okay? You just do less. This is something that flows naturally to you. You like, okay, so now we're using surfing, okay? Riding with that wave, following the way that the wave goes. And the minute that you get like off course with the wave, I heard a wipe out, you know what I mean? Like So, riding along with that wave and knowing that you have these beautiful, caring energies in the divine realm who are really truly walking you through this and are protecting you no matter what, okay? Like you are so protected because you are free, okay? And not only that, you are highly sacred, okay? So don't worry, like if you are struggling or having issues or whatever, all answers will be revealed to you in time. You know, you might not even be struggling. You might just be like, ugh, like I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people trying to get my attention and trying to like stunt on me when I don't even care. And they just feel stunted on no matter what you do. Like you could buy some gum and people could just feel like, how dare you go in there, buy that gum, you know? But it's like, that's their own problem, okay? And there's a perfectly good reason why all of this has been revealed to you so that you can continue to transform and just accept people for who they are and adapt to the situation rather than trying to change others, okay? So rest your pretty little head, okay? Rest your minds, my love, because you overthinking it, you know? Like just do less. Write and express. Use those times to create, okay? Like I can't tell you how many times some drama or certain feelings that I was having in my life directly tied into this, my divine journey, what I do here with y'all, okay? Like everything that you experience, that you go through, every person, there's all something to pull from every single little bit of that. What's the final thought here? Oh, we got unique gifts, okay? It jumped at me too, okay? So this is what they're bringing into you. More and more of these beautiful, unique gifts. And it's the number 55. So a lot of big changes going down in your energy and in your life. So please be open to just embracing what it is that Ashtar and the Ascended Masters want to bring to you. So it says your superpowers, a sense of purpose, the meaning behind your quirks, exploring your interests, shortcomings, and unique undiscovered skills. So it says, I passionately believe that we all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excelled in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. What would the world be like if each person contributed from a place of overflowing enjoyment without obligation? Where would we be if the jigsaw pieces came together for a diverse and complementary reality, free from prejudice or competition? Some of us have already discovered or remembered what we feel we are here to do. Others are still seeking or just starting to consider this idea. Your inspiration may come as a message in a vision or dream. It may be something others have recognized in you for a long time. It may come from a deep resonance with something you are yet to try. You may be concerned it will affect or transform your current lifestyle. Your gift or purpose may be something you enjoyed immensely as a child but did not bring into your adult life. Perhaps there is an array of shoulds holding you from what you love doing. When there is enjoyment in what you do, you can give more to it, way beyond your usual capacity. It lights you up when you think or talk about it, and you need less in your life as you are fulfilled through doing it. When you don't do it, you might feel ungrounded or low in energy. If you haven't connected with your purpose, look at your quirks and what they are telling you. You may struggle with some things because your mind works differently in these areas. Things you may have considered shortcomings might be the qualities that enable your gifts. It says, I struggled with dyslexia, and my synesthesia is so strong that there was always a process for translation when I went outside, learned, or socialized communication. I had to decipher concepts and thoughts from luminescent abstract images that amplified the more energy there was behind them. It was quite frustrating as I felt it made me seem unintelligent. The words I could muster felt inferior to the information I was experiencing. The time it took to translate meant much was lost. So I would often give up mid sentence. And that is the way that channeling feels sometimes. You're having all of these feelings, you're getting all of these nudges, all of these different thoughts, you're hearing certain information. And sometimes when you're first starting, it's like an overload of information, okay? It's like when I look at my old readings, it's just me kind of like dumping these pieces of information on you and not more of a cohesive reading like I feel like it's become. It's something that I had to learn, that I had to work with. It was like learning a whole nother language, okay? Or releasing, like it is though. It's light language is what he's saying, okay? It's light language that you're receiving, light information that you are trying to turn into real, tangible, intelligent information that other people can relate to, or pull information and feeling and everything that they need to pull from it. So really take a lot of time with yourself, because I feel like, sometimes you might get a little lost in translation and it kind of overwhelms you, and it could like have the ability to push you into that place where you don't want to lose your gifts at all. But just don't give up on yourself and practice what it is that you do and how your gifts are expressed and how the divine communicates with you, okay? It says, however, this nonlinear way of navigating reality was perfect for energy healing and transversing realms. When I discovered painting, these skills were even more helpful. I then realized I could explain everything in a visual way that included the flow of color of a feeling. My bad. That included the flow and color of a feeling, okay? And somehow people all over the world seem to understand, okay? So the divinatory meaning says, what makes you unique? Any quirks that you feel are shortcomings could be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. How would you like to spend more time? Are there things you would like to try or feel a pull to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know how transformational they may be, okay? So you're being assisted with these very important life choices that you're making in your life. So don't feel so pressured, babe. Okay. If you ain't got a cheerleader in nobody else, honey, you got it in your divine guides, in your ancestors, and God, of course, and you got it in me. Okay. I believe, baby, you can do it. Okay. You're extremely powerful. Every single energy that watches me is just chock full of power and all these amazing gifts. And I'm so excited to see you express them out into the world. Okay. And even more excited to know that I could be a piece of the inspiration to help you to do that. So just do what it is that you do so you can start being the inspiration for others, because it's really a great feeling. Okay. And it's a lot less of a responsibility than you would think once you get into the hang of it. Because I started there. I started where I felt, very nervous, very like, unsure of myself and of my messages. And Spirit was just like, keep going, keep going. You got this. You're doing great. So keep going, baby. You got this. You're doing fucking great, okay? And whatever it is that you do in that day, or however it is that you feel in that day, is okay. Just keep having that beautiful, loving compassion for yourself, and this will keep you in alignment with your dreams and goals, no matter how you may be feeling that day. So, with that, my love, I'm done. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.